I created the upcoming 2025 FIFA Club World Cup with 32 of the best clubs from around the world participating. But our FIFA Club World Cup isn't gonna work like the actual FIFA Club World Cup. It's gonna be better. We're not gonna have clubs qualify for the tournament because they won the Champions League like 4 years ago or because they got a spot through the UEFA pathway ranking. It's gonna be nice and simple. After one full season, if a club wins the top league in their nation, they qualify for the FIFA Club World Cup. That's it. League winners only. So our FIFA Club World Cup will have 32 league winners from 32 different countries from around the world. Now that sounds fun to me. All right, well, let's go and see which clubs are qualifying from each country for our FIFA Club World Cup. And we're going to start in Australia in the A-League. And after 24 matches played in the A-League, it will be Melbourne City that are on top on 53 points. So they will be representing Australia. Representing Austria, it was probably going to be either RB Salzburg or Sturm Graz. And this time around, it was RB Salzburg. They finished on top after 22 matches played. So RB Salzburg will be representing Austria and the Austrian Bundesliga. In Belgium, the Belgian Pro League, after 30 matches played in the regular season, we can't see the playoffs, so we have to go by the regular season standings. It was Anderlecht on 60 points, just edging Royal Antwerp. Club Brugge was there as well. Genk was also in the running, but ultimately Anderlecht will be representing Belgium. The Danish Superliga will also have a participant, and it will be not FC Copenhagen, it will be FC Midtjylland, because they edged out Copenhagen by a single point. The big one, the Premier League in England, Manchester City. What a season. 30 wins, 8 draws, 0 losses on 98 points. Manchester City is coming to the FIFA Club World Cup. Moving over to France, and oh my goodness, we have our first surprise, our first fairy tale story of the video. It's not going to be PSG or Marseille or Monaco or Brest or Lyon. It's RC Lens that won the league on 67 points. How? I don't know, but I absolutely love it. RC Lens, welcome to our FIFA Club World Cup. You will be representing France. Moving over to Germany, it will be Xabi Alonso and Bayer Leverkusen. They beat out Bayern Munich once again in the 24-25 season on 80 points, only losing 4 times and scoring 80 goals. Off to India we go. Yes, the Indian Super League will also have a participant. It's the FIFA Club World Cup. Every nation has a club that qualifies, and from India it will be East Bengal that will be representing India. 43 points ahead of Mohun Bagan and Bengaluru and Kerala Blasters. I don't know much about East Bengal. If you do, please let me know down in the comments how good they are or how bad they are. But either way, they're gonna come and play, and I wish them the best of luck. Serie A in Italy, the top division of Italian football. It will not be Inter Milan. It will not be Roma or Napoli, but it will be AC Milan with Christian Pulisic, 25-10-3 on 85 points. Welcome. Representing the Netherlands, the Eredivisie, it will be Ajax on 82 points, beating out PSV, beating out Feyenoord and AZ Alkmaar. The Polish Ekstraklasa, the winner of the 24-25 season, was Legia Warszawa on 67 points, beating out Lech Poznan by 4. Representing Portugal, either Braga, Sporting, Benfica, or Porto. Of course, it's going to be one of them, and it will be Benfica. 78 points, 3 points above Porto, and 6 points above Sporting. From the Romanian Superliga, representing the country and the clubs of Romania, it will be FCSB on 55 points. They finished top. Off to Saudi Arabia we go. 34 matches have been played. It's not Al Ittihad, it's not Al Hilal, it's not even Al Nasser with Ronaldo, but it is Al Ahly with Riyad Mahrez that top the Saudi Pro League. From Scotland and the Scottish Premiership, Celtic. Yes, they are the top team. Celtic qualifies. Another big one, La Liga, Real Madrid, Barcelona, or Atletico Madrid. Real Madrid, 89 points, top of the league, 38 matches played, they're in. From Switzerland, the Swiss Superliga, FC Lugano, they are crowned champions on 59 points. I thought it's gonna be Young Boys. It's not Young Boys, it is FC Lugano. Representing the Turkish Super League, it was a 2-horse race, a close one from start to finish. 84 points, 82 points, but Galatasaray finished finished in second, while Fenerbahce with Jose Mourinho, they are top of the table. They qualify for our FIFA Club World Cup, guys. Moving over to the leagues that finished later on in the season, we're going back to the letter A, Argentina, and after 27 matches played, Boca Juniors, they are on top. So Boca Juniors, welcome. From China and the Chinese Super League, first place after 30 matches, it is Shandong Taishan on 63 points. They qualify. Coming out of Norway, the club that will be representing them, it will be Bodo Glimt, one of the strongest clubs in Norway, on 65 points. And out of the Republic of Ireland, we are going to have Shamrock Rovers that will participate. The K-League Republic of Korea, the season is over, and it is Ulsan HD FC that are in first, so they're in. Off to Sweden we go in the Allsvenskan, and it is Malmo that is in first on 60 points. Malmo is also in. The United States of America, the MLS, it has to be Inter Miami, and it is Inter Miami. They finished first in the regular season after 34 matches. Quite a dominating season, 10 points ahead of Atlanta United. So Messi gets another chance at another trophy. So that is 25 clubs, but we need 7 more, and the other 7 will come from the rest of the world section. Now, unfortunately, the clubs that are in the rest of the world don't have their own leagues in the game in FC25. So we're going to take 7 clubs that were previously champions, and the Greek champions, the latest Greek champions, it was PAOK, so they will be representing Greece. Ukraine will be represented by Shakhtar Donetsk because they won in 23-24, while Czechia will be represented by Sparta Praha. One Croatian club, the latest Croatian champion, it will be Dinamo Zagreb, and a club from Hungary as well, Ferencvaros. Now, we're also going to have one team from Azerbaijan who are a new addition to FC25. It is Karabag. And the last and final club will come from Colombia. It is Atletico Nacional. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think Atletico Nacional won last year in Colombia, but they're the only Colombian club in the game. Like, we gotta put another South American club into this competition. So Atletico Nacional, welcome. So the FIFA Club World Cup will have 8 groups of 4, the traditional standard with the group stage matches and then the knockout fixtures leading all the way up to the final. So now that means we have to seed our 32 clubs into 8 groups of 4. And of course, we're using the lucky pot of gold. If you've been here for a long time, you know that the lucky pot of gold, it's the best way to seed any kind of competition. All right, as soon as I click, we're gonna get 4 clubs, and those 4 clubs are gonna go into Group A, and they are Melbourne City from Australia, Benfica from Portugal, Legia Warszawa from Poland, and Shamrock Rovers from Ireland. We got Group A. Let's go to Group B, and Group B is Bodo Glimt, PAOK, Shakhtar Donetsk, and Ulsan HD FC from South Korea, guys. What a group! From Group B to the third group, Group C, and Group C is FC Midtjylland, Celtic, Karabag, and the Turkish side Fenerbahce. And now Group D. Group D is RC Lens, the French surprising champions, Dinamo Zagreb, Ajax, and Real Madrid. I wouldn't say Madrid has it easy, but they also don't have it incredibly difficult. 4 groups down, 4 to go. We're off to Group E, and Group E is Shandong Taishan from the Chinese Super League, Ferencvaros from Hungary, AC Milan from Italy, and Bayer Leverkusen from Germany. Group F. What is Group F looking like? Inter Miami, Manchester City, Atletico Nacional from Colombia, and RB Salzburg. It will be Messi versus Holland. Only 2 more groups left. Group G. FCSB from Romania, East Bengal from India, Sparta Praha from Czechia, and Anderlecht from Belgium. And the last 4 clubs are going into Group H, and Group H is looking like this: Lugano from Switzerland, Boca Juniors, Al Ahly, and Malmo. Well, the 8 groups of 4 of our FIFA Club World Cup are all set, guys. These groups are actually quite insane. They're gonna be so interesting. Every club will play each other once in the group stage matches. The top 2 will advance to the round of 16, single match knockouts all the way to the finals, and we're gonna crown a winner. Okay, our FIFA Club World Cup group stage matches have come to an end. The top 2 clubs in each group move on. In Group A, it was Benfica and the Irish club Shamrock Rovers, Legia Warszawa from Poland, and Melbourne City from Australia. They are eliminated, guys. Shamrock Rovers somehow pulled it off. 6 points. They're progressing. In Group B, it was the Ukrainian side Shakhtar Donetsk and the Greek champions in PAOK that are progressing. Unfortunately, that is the end of the road for Ulsan HD from Korea and Bodo Glimt. Group C was dominated by Fenerbahce, but the Azerbaijan side Karabag, they somehow beat out Celtic and FC Midtjylland, so Karabag is in, Celtic and Midtjylland are gone. Group D, probably no surprises in Real Madrid finishing in first, but RC Lens also kept up with them and finished in second, also on 7 points. Zagreb had a decent group. They won once, they lost twice, but Ajax were atrocious. Group E, we have yet another shock. AC Milan finishing first, winning all 3 matches is not shocking, but the Chinese Super League side, Shandong Taishan, finishing in second, beating out Bayer Leverkusen and Ferencvaros somehow. I don't know how they did that, but they did it, yeah. And actually, Shandong Taishan, as you can see on the left side of the screen, they beat Bayer Leverkusen 2-1. Group F, Man City in first, Inter Miami with Messi in second. RB Salzburg tried to keep up. They're gone though. Atletico Nacional from Colombia, a little bit too tough of a group for them. They did score 5 goals, but conceded 8 and ultimately lost every match. In Group G, it was the Belgian side, Anderlecht, on top on 6 points. They are progressing, followed by the Czech winners in Sparta Praha on 5 points. The Romanian side, FCSB, they were so close, yet so far they finished in third on 4 points. And East Bengal, hey, they got a draw and actually scored 4 goals in 3 matches against 3 pretty tough teams. So even though they're eliminated, you gotta give them some respect. And finally, in Group H, Boca Juniors from Argentina on top on 7 points, followed by Al Ali with Riyad Mahrez and Ivan Toney on 4 points. Lugano from Switzerland and Malmo from Sweden, just ultimately not good enough, although they were pretty close to qualifying. So our Club World Cup single elimination round of 16 knockout fixtures are: AC Milan will go up against PAOK. Man City has to face Shamrock Rovers. Man, Shamrock, they got out of the group. They get punished by facing Manchester City. Benfica will take on Karabag, and Boca Juniors will take on the Chinese Super League side in Shandong Taishan. Fenerbahce from Turkey will go up against RC Lens from France. Real Madrid has quite an interesting matchup against Saudi Arabian club in Al Ali. Anderlecht will go up against Inter Miami, and then Shakhtar Donetsk from Ukraine will face the Czechia side in Sparta Praha. Let's get the round of 16 eliminations underway. AC Milan versus PAOK, one of them in the quarterfinals. It is AC Milan. Thank you for coming out, PAOK, but you are going home. Imagine if Manchester City lose this match to Shamrock Rovers. Dude, it was close, but Manchester City, they advance. The Portuguese winners in Benfica taking on the winners from Azerbaijan in Karabag. Benfica or Karabag? Benfica all the way. Benfica in the last 8. Round of 16 matchup number 4. Boca Juniors versus Chinese Super League side Shandong. One of them going. Shandong is going. Who is going? It's the Chinese Super League side. 2-1. Unbelievable. Can Jose Mourinho take Fenerbahce to the promised land, or will RC Lens get into the last 8? Fenerbahce is moving on. Mbappe versus Riyad Mahrez. Vinny Jr. versus Ivan Toney. In the last 8, Real Madrid. I mean, it was probably always going to be Real Madrid. The Belgian side, Anderlecht, taking on David Beckham's club in Inter Miami. One of them in the quarterfinals. Bye-bye the MLS side, Inter Miami. Their journey ends here, but Anderlecht's journey, it continues. And our final round of 16 matchup, Ukraine versus Czechia. Shakhtar versus Sparta Praha for a spot in the last 8. Unfortunately, that is the end of the road for Shakhtar Donetsk. Sparta Praha wins convincingly. So we only got 8 clubs left in our FIFA Club World Cup, and these are the fixtures. The first one, quite interesting. AC Milan will take on Manchester City. Then Benfica will take on the fairy tale story of the Chinese Super League side in Shandong Taishan. Fenerbahce has to beat out Real Madrid, and then Anderlecht will face the Czechia side in Sparta Praha. Crazy to think that one of these clubs will be eliminated in the quarterfinals, and only one of them will move on to the last 4, and it will be AC Milan. Christian Pulisic, man, in the 105th minute, Rafa Leao scored, then Phil Foden equalized. Christian Pulisic eliminates Manchester City. I definitely did not expect that. Can Shandong Taishan follow in AC Milan's footsteps and beat out the cursed Benfica, though? Is it gonna happen? It's not gonna happen. Benfica is going to the semifinals. Quarterfinal number 3, and Jose Mourinho has a tough task on his hands. He's got to take care of business against Real Madrid. Can they actually do it? They almost did, but they lost on penalties 3-2. And our last quarterfinal for a spot in the semifinals. I cannot believe either Anderlecht or Sparta Praha will be there. That's crazy. And that club will be the Czechia side, Sparta Praha, in the last 4 of a FIFA Club World Cup. 4 clubs remain: AC Milan versus Benfica and Real Madrid versus the fairy tale story we thought is going to be Shandong Taishan, but Sparta Praha quietly, kind of undercover, got to the last 4. But now they got to face Real Madrid. Is it AC Milan? Is it Benfica that are going to the final? One match to decide it. Benfica! Pavlidis! Carreras! They do it for Benfica. They're going to a final. But who will they face? Will it be Real Madrid or Sparta Praha? Sparta Praha, guys, ain't no way, right? There's no way. No way. It's not happening. It almost did. Sparta Praha almost went to the final, but Valverde won it in the 86th minute. So our final will be Real Madrid with Kylian Mbappe, who leads our FIFA Club World Cup in scoring with 10 goals in 6 matches, against Vangelis Pavlidis, who is tied for second with 6 goals in 6 matches with Benfica. We definitely expected Real Madrid to get this far, but Benfica, I'm not so sure. Here we go, the FIFA Club World Cup final at the Red Bull Arena in New Jersey, because the actual FIFA Club World Cup will be in the United States. So we are hosting it here. It is Real Madrid versus Benfica. The 2 players to watch are, of course, Kylian Mbappe and Vangelis Pavlidis of Benfica, who's been on fire. There he is. As Benfica kick off, they are definitely the underdog in the red kits, and Real Madrid is in the white kits. But listen, Benfica's got some very, very good players. They really do. Pavlidis, Artur Koglu came over as well to play at Benfica. Renato Sanchez is there. They have a very talented squad, guys. But Kylian Mbappe is just unstoppable. He's unstoppable. 1-0, 6 minutes in. Real Madrid take the lead in the FIFA Club World Cup finale. Kylian Mbappe scores his 11th goal of the competition, and Benfica are in trouble. Now remember, Benfica is a cursed club. Yes, they are. They were cursed. So for them to win this competition, to win this final, would be breaking the curse. Mbappe can change everything, though. There he is on the ball. Going forward. No one's covering him. Guys, it's like they're letting Mbappe score. How do you just let him walk in like that? Like, what kind of defending is that? Someone tell me. Is that Otamendi? Otamendi, bro. What are you doing? I can defend better than that. That was horrendous. It is Otamendi. He's just letting him score. 2-0 Real Madrid. Artur Koglu. Maybe there is a response from Benfica. If they can get 1 before halftime, that would be nice, you know, to kind of keep it interesting and competitive for the sake of all of you guys and me, because I don't really want it to end like 3 or 4-0. We want to see a very interesting competitive final. Kokchu, come on, man. Put the team on your back. There we go. Just like that. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Kokchu says, hold on. Hold on. It's not over yet. Oh, we got ourselves a thriller, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. And we still got another 45 to play. It's 2-1. Kokchu, moment of brilliance. All right, the second 45 is underway. Kylian Mbappe did score twice, but Kokchu had a brilliant response for Benfica late in that first half to give Benfica some life. What a comeback this would be. Benfica is having a good possession spell here. Artur Koglu now. Pavlidis is making the run. Artur Koglu taking on Carvajal. Gets by Carvajal. Into Pavlidis in the box. This is dangerous now. Beste. Sanchez gives it away. It's a mistake. 85 minutes now. Vinny Jr. on the ball. Kylian Mbappe on the ball. Fantastic through ball to Rodrigo. Rodrigo's huge save. What a save. Mbappe still collects, though. Mbappe on the ball. Guys, you need to get the ball off Mbappe. You guys need to go forward here. Antonio Silva, 1 minute played. It's now or never. Benfica, you gotta go. Benfica, the ref blows the whistle. Real Madrid are crowned the FIFA Club World Cup champions. A brilliant run by several teams, but let's be realistic. Real Madrid is the best team. They should probably win this, as they do. They had a couple of scares against Sparta Praha. Benfica almost came back against them in the final, but ultimately, Kylian Mbappe was the difference maker. He stole the show as Federico Valverde, alongside Kylian Mbappe and Thibaut Courtois and the boys, lifts the FIFA Club World Cup for Real Madrid, the biggest club in the world, lifting the FIFA Club World Cup in 2025. Huge shout out to Benfica, huge shout out to Sparta Praha as well. Fantastic runs. Thank you guys for watching. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay happy. Stay healthy. Always keep smiling. If you have any other cool ideas that you want to see on the channel, comment them down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right? Peace, 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 peace. I love you like always. Peace.